Alright, so we have a vague idea of the recurrence equation, but that doesn't really tell us asymptotically or sort of total running time. It's sort of dependent upon itself. So let's dig into this a little more, and first let's do that by just looking at how merge sort works. Well, merge sort divides the input array in half, so we'll take these first n over 2 elements and send them to the left recursive call, and we'll take these the second set of n over 2 elements, the rest of the elements, and send those to a right recursive call. And we keep doing that until we get down to one element. How do I know we do it until we get to one element? Because we've got our base case is equal to n over 1. And then we will return back up those sorted arrays. So those steps aren't shown, sort of how do you sew those things back together. But eventually what we'll do is, after this top call, our outermost call to merge sort, will give us back that first set, but now in sorted order, and the second set now in sorted order. So the question is, how do I combine those back together? How do I merge those back together so that all of our n elements are in sorted order? Well, let me show you a little bit, sort of behind the scenes a little bit again. So we have another version of that recursion tree here, where we have the first so many elements going to the left side, and then the first half of that going to the left side, first half of that. Now we've got one element, and how do we merge those back together? So that's the question, is what does the merge routine look like? So we're going to take these two elements and merge them back together, these two, merge them back together, this single element, merge it back together. This example here is not going to assume a power of 2. So merging two elements is pretty easy, but what happens when we get down to, for example, merging all of these elements? What does that merge routine look like? So what I'd like you to do is write the merge routine, so that the one that takes this and merges them together. So here's the start of it. I'll just say function merge. It's going to take a left side and a right side. I'll just label those 1 and 2. It's a little more generic naming than just saying left and right. And we're going to have an output array that's going to be the length of the two subarrays sort of added together. So enough space for all of the elements in the two sides. So I'll stop this video and I'll ask you to write the merge routine and then compare that to what I've got on the next set of slides.